We are already now on wave 4 of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and we just found out also that we will be getting a total of 6 returning characters from the past games. And I've made a couple videos talking about who those past characters could be, and also who some new characters could be, because I still think there is a very good chance that Nintendo could surprise us with a new character. You know Nintendo, they always have something up their sleeves with this game. They're always holding back information, like getting new tracks instead of just old returning ones. But with that said, today I wanted to take the new character predictions into a different turn. What if we got new alternate characters for the ones that we already have on the roster? Because we have some really cool alts in this game for some of the characters, like Birdo and obviously Shy Guy and Yoshi, but some characters are in desperate need for some alts. And today I made pretty much a list of every single racer in this game and talked about what alts they could have if they could have any. So sit back, relax, and we're going to go through all these characters and their possible alts. And if you enjoyed today's video, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to stay up to date on all things Mario Kart 8 and Nintendo in general. But first, I want to thank today's sponsor, Magic Spoon. Magic Spoon is cereal reinvented with 0 grams of sugar, 13 to 14 grams of protein, and 4 to 5 net grams of carbs in each serving, making this a very wholesome, fueling, and high quality cereal compared to the other competitors. And the variety pack comes with 4 delicious flavors: cocoa, fruity, frosted, and peanut butter, with fruity being my personal favorite. Cereal is also only 140 calories per serving, and they're also keto-friendly, gluten-free, grain-free, and soy-free. And this is a perfect product for me because growing up, I've always had cereal before going to school or going to work because it's something that was quick and easy for me to eat, even though it was pretty unhealthy. But with Magic Spoon, I feel like I'm getting a wholesome, fueling, and high-quality meal with high protein and less sugars than the average cereal. Click the link below to grab a variety pack and try it today. And be sure to use the promo code Nintendo at checkout to get $5 off any order, or go to magicspoon.com/Nintendo. And Magic Spoon is so confident in their product, it's backed with a 100% happiness guarantee. So if you don't like it for any reason, they'll refund your money, no questions asked. So click the link below or scan the QR on the screen and use the code Nintendo for $5 off, or go to magicspoon.com/Nintendo to save $5 today. And once again, big thanks to Magic Spoon for sponsoring today's video. First off, we have Mario's alts. Mario's alts would probably come from Odyssey because there's so many different costumes. There's different power-up colors like the Fire Flower Mario, and there's also the wedding outfit Mario, which would be really cool. But I don't know why no one else in the roster has bike outfits. Like, why is it only the princesses that have biker outfits? Give Mario a biker suit. In fact, there's actually even a kind of race car costume for Mario and Mario Odyssey. For Luigi, there's different colors, like from Luigi's Mansion 3's multiplayer, and different item power-ups they could get as well, like Fire Luigi, and he could also have a biker suit that just makes sense. Now, Luigi's Mansion doesn't really have anything specific besides the poltergust on Luigi's back, and you wouldn't really be able to tell that he's wearing that in Mario Kart, so definitely the Luigi's Mansion colorways, if anything. For Peach, you have obviously her biker suit already, but what if there was a biker suit toggle, where you could wear it with any cart, not just the bikes? It could just be like a race car suit and you can put it on whenever you want. And you could have power-up Peach like the new Fire Peach from the Mario movie, or the Wedding Peach alt. For Daisy, you could have once again a biker suit toggle with a powered-up Daisy. Maybe there's a Fire Flower Daisy or some other type of color that they want to add. And then we have Rosalina, which could also have a biker suit toggle. And you could have Cosmic Rosalina from Mario Galaxy 2, which would be really cool to see as well. For our next batch, we have Tanuki Mario, which the only thing that would probably work is the white Tanuki Mario, which is like the super powered version if you kept dying. So that would be really cool. Cat Peach, I cannot for the life of me think of anything besides just more colors. That just doesn't make sense though, so Cat Peach probably wouldn't receive anything. For Yoshi, you already have tons of colors, but what if we had wool alternates as well? Or yarn versions from Woolly World would be really, really cool. And maybe give Yoshi a biker suit as well. For Toad, how in the world does Toad not have different colors in this game? It truly doesn't make sense. Maybe they're trying to make Toad stand out as his own individual character this time, but just give him different colors. You can even have Captain Toad, Toadsworth could be a racer, or maybe even give them like little suits that look like the Toad Rescue Squad from Paper Mario Color Splash. And the Koopa Troopas are in the same boat. They should have different colored shells as well, and you can even do the Koopa Troopa racers from Super Mario Odyssey, which would make a lot of sense in Mario Kart. And if I'm not mistaken, I think they're actually in Mario Kart Tour, so this would make a lot of sense for Nintendo. For the next batch, we have Shy Guy, which could easily just be Sniffit, would make a lot of sense, and then you could have different Sniffit alts, but they already have different colors, so they are okay. Lakitu, I really couldn't think of anything, maybe different colored shells, but once again, Lakitu is also a character that normally stays the same and doesn't have many different versions. You could have like the boss Lakitu from New Super Mario Bros. DS, which is like Lack of Thunder, but yeah. Toadette, you have Captain Toadette, and maybe some Toadette alt colors, even though we technically never seen them, I don't think, but Captain Toadette makes a lot of sense. It'd just be one alt. King Boo! Please give us King Boo from Luigi's Mansion. He's in Mario Kart Tour. Make it happen. This is my King Boo. Bring back Mansion King Boo. Or you could have Sunshine King Boo, which is a little weird looking, but yeah, I mean, it's always an option. And then you could have the babies all have little cute baby biker outfits. Would be really cool to see them all with little gloves and stuff. If they're racing, they might as well have outfits or something, like a helmet or something, right? Like, they're babies. Why are they even racing? For the next batch, we start off with Metal Mario, which is a very difficult one because I think the only other one you have is Gold Mario, but you could have Ice Mario from Mario Galaxy, where it just completely makes Mario's whole body covered in ice, where it's hard to make out his face, which would kind of work as an alt, and so would Cosmic Mario from Mario Galaxy, just because there's so much colors and designs just scrambled all over them, you can't really make out the Mario details, and maybe just give them lore that they're heavy for some reason. I think a giant block of ice is pretty heavy. That could work. Pink Gold Peach, nothing. I literally couldn't even think of anything besides like different colors, which just is lazy and wouldn't make sense. Wario could have his biker suit from WarioWare, which would just make so much sense, or just give him a straight up biker suit that's a little bit different. And same with Waluigi. He could also have a biker suit, or maybe give him like a WarioWare suit alt, even though he's never technically been in WarioWare. If they're running out of options for Wario and Waluigi as well, they could also just do their Mario Strikers outfits, which looks like it could be biker outfits. That would kind of, in a way, make sense, maybe, I don't know. And then you have Donkey Kong, which I could not think of a thing for Donkey Kong besides just giving him random colors that wouldn't make sense. I'm not just basing this off of Smash Brothers. I want it to be kind of representative of something. The next batch, we start off with Bowser. Bowser should have a Meowser alt, would be really, really cool. Or a Fairy Bowser one where he's like all black in that goop. Or a wedding one from Super Mario Odyssey. So yes, that would mean Mario, Peach, and Bowser get wedding outfits, which would be really cool. Dry Bones could have different colors. We've seen different colors in Mario Baseball, where there's like a dark variant, a red one, a blue one, and Paper Mario series gives us tons of different colors as well. I think it's one of those characters that should have some differentiation from the rest of the roster. Dry Bowser, there's not much you can do because he's never really had any alternate colors that I know of. Koopalings could maybe have biker suits as well. That could be kind of cool to see all the Koopalings in biker suits, but I don't really know what else to add to them. And for the Inklings, this one is pretty obvious. For one, have some outfits and hair designs based on Splatoon 2 and 3. They're all kind of based on Splatoon 1, and there's not a lot of drip going on with them, I'm gonna be honest. The outfits aren't the greatest. But also, just have different designs, or maybe even the Octolings could be thrown in as well as different alts as well, like Boy and Girl Octoling also. Would be awesome. I think people would love that option. And then we have the last batch of characters. Starting off with Link, we have Link from other games could be really cool alternates, like Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, the Wind Waker version with Toon Link. That would be really cool. Twilight Princess, maybe even Tears of the Kingdom Link would be really cool to promote the new game as well. We'll just have to wait and see. It definitely could happen because they added 2 versions, I think, of the Master Cycle Zero for some reason. But yeah, there you go. Villagers. So here's the thing with the villagers. We can have new designs and outfits, and get this, skin colors for the villagers. It just kind of makes sense. How do we not have a black villager for Mario Kart? It just doesn't make sense. But also add some outfits and designs from New Horizons would be really cool. Isabelle doesn't really need anything. She already has an alt for some reason. But the Mii outfits could add more characters throughout the Nintendo universe without having to add these characters to the game. Just add them as Mii outfits. You could have Pikachu from, obviously, Pokemon is a huge one. Zelda, you know, I don't want to add multiple per series, but Zelda should be in here. You could have Marth for Fire Emblem or Lucina. You could have Pit for Kid Icarus. You can have Little Mac, obviously, for Punch-Out. Shulk for Xenoblade. Ness for Earthbound. and Wii Fit Trainer would be really cool to add in there as well. And the last thing I want to talk about is all the various different costumes for all of these characters in Mario Kart Tour. There are so many good ones, and it just doesn't make sense to leave them in Tour and never see them again. I mean, that's probably the reason why we're getting all of these Tour tracks in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, is because eventually they're all going to go away from the mobile game. So this is a way for us to all have these tracks. Do the same thing with the costumes. Don't let all these outfits just go away and go to waste. Bring them over into the game. There's lots of track specific ones and lots of different region ones from around the world. This would be really cool to see, and I think it would be a huge missed opportunity if they didn't throw all of these in. And that is all of the alts that could come to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I actually see this being a reality. This is a way for them to add more characters, but within the same characters they already have in the game by just expanding their alts. Would be an awesome idea and make Mario Kart 8 Deluxe even more special of the ultimate Mario Kart experience. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. What other alts would you like to see, and what ones did you agree with me or disagree with? Let me know in the comments down below, and thank you so much for tuning in. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to stay up to date on all things Mario Kart and Nintendo in general. And like always, I will see you all on the next one. See ya, guys.